and how the hit and run signals give you an unfair advantage. So let's try to get NIO up here, and here we go. And take a look. Most traders associate me and my classic bestseller hit and run trading with day trading. However, we use many of the same strategies that identify pinpoint entries for swing trading. Members to our daily market report and nightly stock report, as well as our private Twitter feed, went long NIO on a breakout in early February. This is a 10-minute. I want to go to a daily and show you that breakout. Here's the breakout here. Back on February 6th, we did a video on NIO flagging this breakout, showing how multiple setups using my hit and run strategies give you an unfair advantage. This is an expansion range breakout. It's the largest breakout, shows the largest range in 10 days on a new 60-day high. At the same time, it was a rule of 4 breakout. A rule of 4 breakout is simply a breakout over a 3-point trend line. And here you can see 1, 2, 3 tops over here. And so this was a multiple breakout signal. However, as I like to point out, typically the first mouse gets the squeeze and the second mouse gets the cheese. In other words, often players that jump all over the first buy signal or will get squeezed, while the second signal is the real deal. The longs get the cheese. This is what happened with NIO after it broke out in early February. It pulled all the way back, but it didn't stop us out. In fact, it pulled all the way back to its 20-day moving average, setting up a bigger picture, a more unequivocal buy. Here you can see it broke out of a misshapen cup and handle. This was a tiny little handle here. However, this back test of the 20-day after this breakout pulled back to a more well-defined cup and handle. Here's a cup here, and here's a better looking cup and handle, and you have a multiple long setup with this pattern on the pullback to the rising 20-day moving average, which is what I call the holy grail because it works so well so often. Multiple signals, again, multiple signals underpin the idea of a successful trade, and the next time NIO turned up, as you can see, it exploded. We sold half our position on Monday on this gap and are riding the balance. So let's take a look, drilling down to the 10-minute, and you'll see how the same patterns repeat on multiple time frames. We showed you the rule of 4 breakout on the dailies before. Now, after yesterday's breakout, gap up and breakout, you have today another rule of 4. In other words, the typical price behavior is that price breathes, it exhales, as it did here, and inhales. It expands and contracts. So it expanded here and spent the whole rest of the day yesterday contracting or consolidating. And after that contraction, it exploded again. It expanded. And how to catch that? Well, you've got the rule of 4 breakout here, but if you wanted to see if it was real, then you had an opening range breakout on trade above the first half hour's range. These are 10-minute bars, so the first half hour's range is right where this green arrow is here at 9:50, and the stock is already traded up to 10:30, almost a full point. So we're riding the second piece of the second half of NIO from our entry around $7 back here. And we'll see what it does. Pulling back the lens further, we can see the weekly chart. NIO is a recent IPO. It's an electric car manufacturer in China, And looking back at the weeklies, you can see that the all-time high is 13, and a double off the lows here suggest it may want to test this $12 to $13 area. It certainly got an impulsive wave here. So the bottom line is, will Tesla's woes be NIO's win? Will Tesla's loss be NIO's gain? And this is how we're trading NIO and how we've traded it, and how the hit and run signals will give you an unfair advantage and get you in pinpoint entries and get you in, and keeping with our methodology, let you take half your money off the table, ride the balance, and see what the market gives you. If you found this video helpful, please like, and be sure to click on the link to get a free copy of my hardcover book, Hit and Run Trading, my best-selling classic, Hit and Run Trading, and a trial to our service. Good luck out there. With that, I'll let you go. See you next time.